Hi, I'm Mindi Messmer. As a scientist, I've known for a long time that when my male counterparts speak out, they get a different response than I do. Like, rather than addressing the facts and evidence I was presenting, people wanted to comment on my messy hair or what I was wearing. My story starts a few years ago. I was a scientist, a mom of 2 boys, and a cat named Mick. But then I noticed that kids in my town are getting sick, and I knew something was wrong. But everyone wanted to keep it quiet, but I just couldn't. I blew the whistle, exposing the cancers that the state tried to sweep under the rug, and then I couldn't stop fighting for my community and the kids that are sick. I fight against the polluters who really don't like it when I do. Here's me standing atop a toxic dump on the edge of my town that's largely been forgotten for decades. I decided we needed more scientists writing laws and regulations to protect communities like mine from those toxic nightmares. So I ran and was elected to represent my community in the state legislature. I became known as the polluter's worst nightmare. Then I ran for Congress and another branch office. My book was called Female Disruptors. I started to look back at how other female scientists were treated and see how things might be different now. In 1962, Rachel Carson's book called Silent Spring substantially altered the course of history, but the press and elected officials attacked her, and she was called a communist, and words like hysterical and emotional were used in those attacks against her. Female client scientists are getting death threats. They're being threatened with lawsuits. Female medical professionals are experiencing sexual harassment and personal attacks and being fired just for expressing scientific facts. They're being called emotional, angry, or even worse. We don't have time for this anymore. There's a global pandemic. Our healthcare system is overloaded. Millions have lost their jobs, and global temperatures and sea levels are on the rise. We have flooding events and forest fires and droughts that threaten our very existence. Time is up. Our Earth needs our help. My hope is that while reading this book, I can instill in you the same sort of passion and excitement that I have for understanding how we can support and encourage women to enter science fields. Please get your copy of Female Disruptors today.